Feeling good. I'm feeling pretty bad. Had a bad day at work, but we're not at work at the moment, so we're good. Um, what should I do today? What should I do today? Well, we'll do Pillars of Eternity 2 today. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just sort of like speaking randomly now. I could do another like chill talk stream today, honestly. And it probably would be better for my psyche, but I'm not about to mess up a schedule. Me mess up a schedule and do something on a day that I shouldn't do it. That's not me. That can't happen. That's just not a possibility. So, we're gonna be doing what we said we're gonna be doing, and we're gonna do it, and we're gonna have fun. Now that sounded like I was accusatory there, but that is actually what I'm planning on doing. Speaking of planning on doing something, I started playing Pillars, not Pillars of Eternity, Path of Exile recently, Path of Exile 2, because, I don't know, there was a new season, and I've never completed that game. I've never really done much past the first sort of area, and I thought, why not give it another shot? See if it's any good. I played Diablo. Diablo was fun. Admittedly, Diablo was a bit different. Diablo was a bit different because it was by far the easiest. You know, it's the whole point of it is it's incredibly easy. I don't, I don't like this. No, make it full screen again. Okay. But I'm giving it a shot. We'll see what happens. Game capture. Yes. This. Pillars. Yes. Boom. Yeah. Anyway, last time we left it off, we were on a boat, and I couldn't figure out how to dock to do the supply to get another person and get more supplies. Let's see if we can do that today. If we can't, well then we're idiots. Let's be honest. Oh, you know what it is? This isn't the dock. That's coming after me. You're not coming after me, right? It literally is coming after me, eh? As the Refined leaves Port Marge, behind you casually observe dozens of other ships coming and going, mostly fishing and trade vessels. One craft sends out an imposing duel replete with cannons, crests in his view across the Defiant's starboard bow. Flag raised high atop signifies a wish to parley. However, the Dole approaches at aggressive speed, suggesting it might not be easily turned away. Yeah, sure, face it. You spin the wheel counterclockwise. The ship swings round quickly, disrupting a gull resting on the foremast. The boy's voice is a white splotch on the deck as a sign of a disapproval. You even out the wheel and bear straight towards the Dow. The distance closes quickly, and soon the massive ship's hull rolls on the waves beside your ship. Boarding planks emerge and are quickly cast onto your ship, along with shouts from its crew notifying you that the captain is boarding. Several well-armed men cross the plank, their eyes watching every inch of your ship. The crowd parts way to open way for their captain, a tall, well-dressed man. He peers at you with one impeccably groomed eyebrow raised. Following behind the captain, and in a stark contrast, strides an unkept Orlan. A pair of pistols grips protrude from his belt, and he casually twirls a stocky firearm round his index finger. His shaggy face framed by a long cobalt blue hair and widely braided cerulean beard, making the crooked smile he directs at you almost sinister. I can take him. I killed a dragon. I haven't actually killed a dragon. That's one of the few things I didn't do. Gods? Sure. Dragons? Nah.
On behalf of the Principessa and Patrina, I must request we meet in parley.
Then a noble family picked up the sale of border object. Over the time, the world trade evolved into a new identity. The princess is now household, a loosely connected, regulated organization of pirates. Okay, you have my attention.
Agrassim. I will make this quick. I have heard some marvelous tales regarding your ventures in the Deerwood.
Yeah, they're probably made up, right?
In fact, you are the first dragon slayer I have ever met, outside of a grave.
I haven't killed a dragon. I just said that.
Some fools would seek to make a fortune by pilfering from one such as you.
I don't have anything on me at the moment. They reset me after the first game.
I take it he is not one of those fools. Perhaps we should listen.
A Lord closes his arms, cautious but curious. Under the captain's words, you hear a faint, insistent buzzing. It blooms, overwhelming his voice, drowning out all else around you. No one else seems to notice. A vision. Thunder cracks between your ears, and you glimpse a different-sized hued sea behind your eyes. Fight against it. Nah, let the vision come. You know what? No, fight against it. Close your eyes, your mind against this spiritual invasion, but the vision slides around and through your defenses, washing away you as implacably as the sea. The vision streaks across your mind's eye, fleeting and incoherent. An elf, dark-haired and battle-scarred, stepping away across the gulf between vessels. She shakes Fernet's hand, and warmth spills through you. Excitement, pride, respect. The imagery melts like candle wax into the lamplight gallery, swarmed with the scent of unwatered rum and sweet fruits, with sailors and their songs sweat. The scene billows away, ice-cold and clawing, replaced with the crew on deck, solemn and staring, as Fern grasps one of their own by the throat. No, not one of their own, no more. You don't steal from family and stay family. Tears and mucus mar the man's features as Fernet reads the man his last rites. Thief or no, they consign him to Ondra, as tradition dictates. Vision passes, leaving you blinkering on the deck, looking into his face. He raises an eyebrow.
I believe you have met such a fool. Captain Benweth of the Drake.
Despite the gravity of his words, he smiles grandly, and the dimples cut deeper into his left cheek. I know a cipher's handiwork when I feel it. Tell yours to stay out of my mind. The blue Orland's mouth falls open.
Careful, ship hunter. Mind that you do not confuse a useful skill set for a non-expendable one.
Fernet glares at Stefan. Orland steps back, blinking away the rebuke, and peers at you, probing. His yellow-green eyes narrow and focused, as if trying to remember something. Then the captain turns a warm smile back to you.
My apologies. Rest assured, it will not happen again.
Apologies, Captain. Didn't mean it, really. We're up all night, you know, searching out our friend here. You've been at sea a while. Your mind starts playing tricks on you, aye? Well, mine plays tricks on
Who is
others,
that?
too. Usually don't mean much. Maybe see a bit of shadow, hear a bit of tune. Not unless the person's sensitive. Like, say, a watcher.
I remember the Drake.
Gelarde. Then that should make this easy. I am keen to show my rascal of a compatriot some much-needed humility. I thought perhaps you may care to as well.
Yeah?
For our teas, for do my job for me, friend. Hope you don't die in the effort.
The rogue's words flit through your thoughts like darters. Not quite your own, but not entirely unlike your own either. Where might I find Captain Bereth? Say, I want to teach him a lesson.
Benweth's Drake took damage during the storm. Eventually, he will need to dock for repairs, and when he does, Seraphin can find him for you.
He flourishes a hand towards the Orlan at his side.
He is rather an unrefined creature, but he is a most skilled ship hunter, I assure you.
Unrefined? Begging your pardon, Captain, but I'd be the high fucking model of the gentleman of fortune. As for Benwith, that sucker of squid tits be as predictable as the tide. I'd wager all my furriest bits that he'd set sail for Deadlight.
That would be felicitous indeed, as I believe the traitor Remaro hides there as well. I quite enjoy killing 2 men with a single bullet.
Wouldn't have even thought of it if you hadn't brought it up, sir.
Yeah, you feel a surge of anger that's not your own. Saffron spins towards you and bows again.
Now, I ain't hardly in any hurry to leave the fine company of the gentlemen of leisure, but the captain be right about me finding your mark. Adding to that, you sail into Fort Deadlight not knowing your innies from your outies, you might very well find the locals cannon fucking your boat to sodden splinters.
Welcome aboard, Seraphon.
Oh, you won't be regretting this, Watcher. At least so long as you keep us heavy in grog and light on the onions. Ugh, them dirty shit apples ain't never agreed with me, and I'll be suspecting they never will.
He pats his belly as he strides to your side.
He's not sleeping near my berth, I promise you that much.
I sail now for Dunwich, my own safe port. I will await you there, should you be successful in schooling our wayward captain.
Cypher or Barbarian? Ooh! Ooh, I did have a lot of Cyphers last time, and they did... Let's see, we've got melee, technically melee, ranged, technically melee. I think we'll make you Cypher. I need to get more crew. Wait, can I use the map to... Yeah, Fort Mare. I've got food. Yeah, I've got plenty of food. It's fine. Do 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 do. Oh. Well, I mean, I want a healer. Supply. People. We need... I'll take little her. Yeah, she seems decent. For 0 copper, yeah. Now if I go to my ship, now that I have her, can I like... Worst case scenario, you can be a cook. Unless any of you are also decent cooks. No, you're a decent surgeon. Is we put you actually in Okay, that's the best we can do. Ooh, a shipwreck. Ooh. Keep searching. Okay, we stopped searching. Okay, we just got a new cannon. Wait, is it better than... It's exactly the same as the other one. Okay. Whereabouts are we supposed to be going? We don't have... Hold on a second, let me look at the thing. Deadlight, Nekatara. Nekatara's right there. Deadlight is kind of the other way. Also, it seems kind of like it's implying we can't deal with it yet. Like, it might prove quite challenging. Yeah, I need to level up a bit more before we do that. We've only got 8 ammunition, but like... How many times are we going to get attacked where we need to use ammunition, right? The water darkens over the starboard bow of your ship, and the jagged spurs and spits rise from the waves in the near distance. Raised voices carry from the helm. The Tatara marvel is near here. Every sailor must see it once. Little Lucia's hands are clasped together in urgent entreaty. But Boulder is clenching the wheel with white-knuckled determination. I don't care if it's under a salty bosom. We're not sailing through a reef. Billadu notices you and relaxes. Captain, help me talk some sense into little Lucia. Little Lucia gapes at you both. And miss our chances. Sailors wait weeks for weather and seas this smooth. If you ever wanted to see the Tatora marvel, this is the time. Some of the other crew have gathered to listen, a hopeful shine in their eyes. What's the situation of our hull? It's in good repair, Captain. I wouldn't sail through a reef myself, but if there was any good time to try, this is it. What is the Tatora marvel? It's supposed to be a grand sight, an ancient mystery. I haven't seen it myself. A greybeard I crewed with claimed to seen it. Swore it brought him 10 years of good health and favourable winds. If it's a marvel, if this marvel is close, there's no guarantee we'll see it by going through the reef. Take us through the reef. The dead coral juts from the surface, grasping above like legs of a spider, and the wind whistles as it passes around the jagged structure. Below the water, schools of fish flash among the brilliant reef. He attempts to guide the ship through the reef, but with a shudder that rattles your bones, the vessel scrapes against the reef. Sound of tearing wood across the deck, and hands scatter descending into the hold to locate and repair any damage before it spoils the stores. Took damage, experience, medicine lost. Running in shadows, an enormous sinkhole opens around you, yawning wide enough and swallows a fleet. He sighs with relief as little Lucia searches the horizon for any sign of this mystic marvel. Morale, experience, that's fine. I take the damage for morale easily. There's the fucking marvel again. We're not dealing with the marvel again.
The ring of a bell comes to you on a cold wind. The ring comes again and again, until soon the air is full with the sound of
What the hell have we done?
1,000 bells ringing all at
Is
once.
this grieving mother?
You are alone. And then you are not.
Oh shit, that's the god we dealt with. Are these all gods?
An indistinct figure stands before you, flickering between forms like a fire-cast shadow. A fixed, taunting grin.
This person?
Bottomless black eyes.
This person?
A yawning chasm in
Oh,
the
this
earth.
person.
The aspects of Berith, the Usher and the Pallid Knight, shift in and out of focus.
I don't think any of these are Hylia though. Oh, this one. This one's Hylia.
And at
But
their
it was a
back,
woman.
4 indistinct shades hover. You feel an eternity stretch out behind each of them, reaching back to places so distant and yet so near you cannot comprehend their size. The shifting image of Berith settles on the aspect of the Pallid Knight.
Watcher.
Her voice is the discordant clangor of gongs struck out of time.
I tasked you to discover Aethys's intentions. Tell me what you have learned.
He's stomping around the dead fire, yanking up souls like a giant Ardra soul magnet.
The Pallid Knight knits her brows.
He does not seek to return to the beyond? Intriguing.
Her sickly pale skin pulls tight across the bones of her face, as if the shell of this aspect does not quite fit the impossible creature it contains. The figure nearest Berith dissolves and reforms in the image of a thin-lipped ancient crone, whose face has felt the melting kiss of fire. The goddess Wodica strides forward.
Yep. Okay.
Does Aethys frighten you, Bareth? He should. Magran subdued Aethys's influence once before, and yet he returned.
Yes, that's the one that was called like a whore by the old guy.
From out of Wodika's shadow shuffles a hunched, bald man you recognize as the god Scan. His skin is mapped with swollen lash scars, and breath whistles through the ragged hole in his face, where his nose once was.
Yeah. I don't really like this one. I understand why it's here. I understand its purpose. I do understand that most of the time it's good, but
He
I
does
don't
not
like it.
speak, but stares up at Wodika, with naked loathing plain on his ruined face. Wodika steeples her long, knob-jointed fingers.
We must annihilate Aethys now, before he makes a rash decision we cannot easily annul.
She casts a sly look at the pallid night from the corners of her eyes.
A moon would do the job nicely.
I'm pretty sure we need that. I don't understand this one. You would destroy Eora for what? Spite?
Wodika stares at you down her long nose.
I would destroy it all in the blink of your wide eye if I believed it would benefit me. Empires can be rebuilt. Souls can be reforged. Do not forget it.
The figure beside the aspect of Bareth flows forward in a swirling cloud of ash. The ash falls to the tiles and reveals a molten-skinned woman, leaning on a monstrous, wicked-edged broadsword. Magran's glowing lips curl in disdain.
We must find a solution to the problem of Aethys that is neither do nothing, nor destroy the world.
I agree.
I acted in haste during the Saints' War. You will not goad me into doing the same now. To move against him while his plans are unknown would be the height of foolishness. We must find wisdom in precaution.
What kind of precaution do you suggest?
Magran looks at you as one might a wayward gob of spit on one's shoe.
Hey, okay, I understand you want to relax, but please, let me, oh, you want to go there, okay.
It is no business of yours what the gods decide.
No, I've beaten your champion before, and I could have literally wiped you guys out of existence.
Another of the silent figures steps forward.
Please be
And
nice.
the warm, golden light of a summer's afternoon spills across your face.
Let's all take a deep, calming breath. Perhaps cooler heads will prevail.
Yes,
Behind Helia's words, you hear the soft coo of doves.
great idea.
Aethys has been separated from us for too long. Isn't it possible he intends only to gather enough souls to reclaim his realm in the beyond? He should be welcomed.
You look up then into avian eyes. Through them, you see clouds of starlings converge and divide.
What if he intends to betray you?
Helia puts a feathered hand to her chest.
He wouldn't. Betrayal is not in his nature.
Scan shuffles forward.
Yes. We should welcome Aethys's return to the fold.
It wasn't his
His
before.
gratitude we can leverage to cajole him into divulging his plot. Then, when he believes himself to be in our good graces, we do as Wodika suggests, and crush him into the earth.
Scan licks the ragged edge of his lipless mouth and grins, then turns to Helia.
I did not expect such a deliciously ruthless idea from you, Helia. I am impressed.
Helia's feathered crest stands on end.
You wretched little creature.
Attempting to end Aethys may only make things worse.
Your point is well made, little watcher. If self-evident, Aethys has not been known to possess a vindictive nature. Indeed, he has occasionally been magnanimous to a fault. However, if we push him to the brink of reason, there is no telling what he may do. He is, as ever, unpredictable.
Something akin to fondness creeps into her voice.
Then what's the point of this exercise?
The Pallid Knight gestures for silence.
Aethys cannot be killed, but he may be subdued. Yet to do so will take immense power and time. Both stand in his favor.
Magrin grits her black glass teeth.
That is why we must ascertain his plans before he has the chance to put them into motion.
I want to see the dude of innovation. I liked that guy. I helped him. Oh, Ondra. Where's Ondra? It's the literal ocean.
She begins to pace. Her steps leave little trails of fire in her wake. Magrin stops and balls her hands into flaming fists.
Even if we manage to destroy his current form, there is the possibility he could return if he has not already absorbed all of his children.
Absorbed his children? I don't understand.
The Pallid Knight casts a cold, cutting glare in Magrin's direction.
Magrin speaks too freely. That knowledge is beyond your ken, Watcher.
Worika waves the gods to silence.
Aethys gathers strength. His strength is a threat to us.
Her voice takes on a sharp, almost panicked edge.
There is no sensible answer to the question of a resurgent Aethys other than decisive, final action.
There's no cause to act. I like to be diplomatic. There's no cause to act now.
Your opinion is unasked for, but noted. We will act when it is appropriate to do so, and not before.
The Pallid Knight steps away from the half-circle of assembled gods. She pulls herself up to a great height. The words she speaks next come not from her mouth, but from all around you.
Follow him, Watcher.
The black of the Pallid Knight's irises expand until her eyes are as dark and cold as the void between stars. She bends down and brings her ghostly face level with your own.
Your debt to me remains unpaid.
Yeah, I'll say nothing.
She stares at you, unblinking. Like a needle drawn to a magnet, you are pulled toward her one compulsory step at a time. You blink open your eyes and find yourself on the floor of...
I don't understand why they don't bring up the fact I could have just wiped them out. Because I could have.
Indeed.
Ahoy there, Captain. Hey, you not gonna talk to me? No?
Ship life sure is an adventure, ain't it? Just think of all the places we can sail to, all the sights we could see. This is nothing like being stuck on a farm, or cloistered in the back of a temple.
She wraps her sickle against her thighs. She studies the boat's layout. Satisfied by whatever she sees, she tilts her head towards you with a small smile.
Tell me what's on your mind?
How are you feeling? Have you suffered any recent nightmares?
They're there in my head when I sleep. And sometimes I can taste them on the back of my tongue like a smear of grit. Happens when I take in a particularly volatile soul.
Don't worry, we'll figure something out.
Will we? Ought we? I just don't know.
Pinching the bridge of her nose with a dirty finger, she sighs.
I trust you, Watcher. I swear I do. I worry sometimes about what's gonna happen to me. But, well, it's not like I can turn my back on my duty to my god. Even if it kills me. You need me, I'll be too whoop.
I don't 100% agree with that. Hey, Alorth.
Thank you again for maintaining my story in front of Vanessa and the others.
He gives you a grateful smile that fades almost as quickly as it appears.
I didn't enjoy deceiving them, but it seemed simpler than the alternative.
And lonelier. You seem to care for them, but they didn't really know you.
I'm working against one of the most secretive organizations in all of Aora. One with a rather troubled history as far as animancy is concerned. That's not the sort of thing one shares with new friends. Believe me, I take no pleasure in duplicity.
What exactly are you doing out here?
After we parted, I set out to destroy the Leaden Key. It's controlled us for too long. I wanted to free Kith from it. So for 5 years, I've been tracking down Leaden Key circles, searching for the places where they operate in secret, trying to undo them.
Just make sure they never again commit an atrocity like Waidwin's legacy. It gives you a warm smile. I assume this means... Is Wan a word?
The task has been more difficult than I anticipated.
Listen.
I don't think I fully understood the weight of the decisions I would have to make, or the burden of living with them. It was much easier when I only had to follow someone else's lead. My father's, Theos's, yours.
Is there some way I can help?
I wish I knew. After we defeated Theos, I thought the hard part of undoing his work would be tracking down the Leaden Key's members and operations.
But
perhaps this would be easier with an example. I went to a village in Old Valia, a run-down backwater of a place.
Okay.
Aye, right home like it was.
Lil's expression shifted as... Ah, I'm glad she's there. Ismir's still there.
Centuries ago, the Leaden Key had intervened to end some heretical cult. The details were lost, but what had endured was a practice of ritual bloodletting. A gruesome, pointless tradition. At every full moon, the villagers would feed the soil with their blood. No one, young or old, sick or hale, was exempt.
You help them, right?
That's where it gets complicated. The village priest administered the practice. Grim old fellow. Reminded me of Theos.
Wicked El Bunbag, 'tis what the lad means.
He was a tyrant. I was certain that if the villagers were free of his influence, they'd be free from the bloodletting too.
It became tradition though, didn't it?
So I arranged for him to have an accident.
That seems like one of Theos's dirty tricks. I'd expect you to act with honor.
I did it for the right reasons. Not that this changed much. The old man died, and the villagers were terrified. They were convinced his death was an ill omen. They blamed it, and every other mishap that befell them, on their lack of faith. So they began bloodletting every week, turning on their neighbors for giving too little.
Jesus.
Instead of a handful dying each year, a few perished every week.
Jesus. You couldn't have known that would happen. This isn't... No. And now you feel responsible, is that it?
I had to do something, didn't I? I keep wondering what I might have done differently, or how I could have known better.
Learning from mistakes like this is a good start.
I suppose so. I should get some rest. It's been a long day, and you've given me a lot to think about.
We'll talk more later then.
Hey, this brings back some memories, huh?
What are your thoughts on Aethys in the moment?
I want the destruction to stop. I want him to finish what he's doing and then go in peace. Only I don't see it playing out that way.
Let's get moving.
I must say, our adventures together have been a welcome change of pace.
Oh. Thanks a lot. I appreciate your company too.
When we first met in the Deerwood, you were struggling for your sanity. Now you're fighting for your soul. I can't imagine the weight of that burden. And yet you've borne it, and more remarkably.
Things have gotten dire, but I won't let that get me down.
That's precisely what I mean. The gods have sent you after Aethys, and every power of note in Deadfire has their own plans for you. That puts you in a position of incredible influence. I'm glad you don't take your responsibilities lightly.
Circumstances put me in a position to help others.
If only more people thought as you do. I hope you'll remember this in the days to come.
Yeah, sure. Won't be long till the morning comes. Hey, Seraphon.
Ahoy, Captain. Truth be told, Ferrante half expect us to get our asses blown out of the water at Fort Deadlight. Fortunately for you, I have this bad habit of beating the odds. Of course, I do that by way of good old traditional chicanery. And the most important part of any hornswoggle? Solid planning. Well, that and surviving.
You mentioned you had a contact. You have contacts at the fort. Can we rely on their help?
I did say contacts, didn't I?
He rubs his back of his head as he takes a studious interest in his boots.
Contact would be more accurate, in the singular. A lass by the name of Ciri. Been running the same circles for years, doldrums and fair winds. We're never family, but never on the wrong ends of arms, neither. Might have shaken the sheets a few months back. Regardless of how she feels about me, there's no love lost betwixt her and Benwith, that's for damn certain.
You know anything about the fort's defenses?
Funny thing about it being a fort means it ain't a boat. Means it don't have to worry about the weight of cannons are storing honking big balls. Guns they got crowning that castle put a hole in your poop deck before you've sighted land. Fort itself be floor-to-ceiling rum-sodden fools, so that be going for us. But Aldi's keeps the crew on the walls sharp and sober. One blast of their horns and Deadlight's locked up tight as an endearing mugger night. We'll stay that way too, till any unfamiliar ships have been shot to shit and shot again. Later, sure. No.
Okay, how do I actually get off of this? Oh, you do that. Till the morning comes, it won't be long until the morning comes. What are we running low on? Nothing. What's the, Are we not making our way to the place? We are. I think I was supposed to go to the fort. A lethargic and misshapen bird drops a missive on you? Oh, Ligara, captain of the Defiant. I know what you're thinking. I have too many lovable cats, dogs, birds, and pigs. Like you, I once thought I could take in stray pets, care for their needs, and shower each with equal affection. But we limited beings have only so much love to spread around. Unpleasant, unfair, unfortunate. That's why I took it upon myself to optimize efficiency and curtail my creature care. I bring you the Critter Cleaver. The Cleaver is a handy, ethics-free apparatus yanked from a genuine Ingrithian dig site and restored to glorious functionality. Simply slide your favorite feline down one end and let the Cleaver do its harm. The best is yet to come. See, the Cleaver remembers. Stick a white bird in there, it remembers. Purple pig, it remembers. It even remembers your pet's strengths and weaknesses and favourite places to poop. Now your furry friend isn't going to slide out of the Cleaver's business end same as it went in. No, they come out different. Better, sometimes. That's where it gets fun. Combinations. Want a bird to think like a pig? Want a cat to think like a different, better cat? The Cleaver provides. You'd be doing me a favour of epic proportions if you give the Critter Cleaver or Whirl. Once folks see you using it, everyone will have one to turn. I've moved to the far wall of the dark cupboard, which is Piketty's overlook in Nekatara. You can find the cleaver just due west of the wooden feathers. A friend and fellow animal lover. P.S. I fixed the insert receptacle so that it no longer accepts Orlands, and give it a good scrubbing. You are welcome. That person is talking about killing animals and then you selectively breeding them? Question mark? I'm not sure I like that. I couldn't press the button, so I just clicked the button. Click the other button. I belong till the morning comes. This looks like it'll be the big city. Deep Spring. Form Prima 2828. I'm going to be spending a long time going through all the quests here, aren't I? That person looks important because they've got a cape. As you walk down the dock, your approach is noted by a cadre of heavily armoured Anuma. Their leader briskly leads them to intercept you. Harbour Master looms over you, not deigning to stoop or lower her gaze to your level.
You're far from home, farmer. How did you make it all this way in your little boat?
She cranes her thick neck to look around the hull of your ship. Her expression conveys equal portions incredulity and pity.
Why do we gotta be farmers just because we're from Deerwood?
Are you a farmer?
Yeah, but you can't just assume. We got rabble-rousers too.
As her attention returns to you, her mood becomes more formal.
I'm the harbor master, Kaoha. I must ask your reason for docking in Nekataka.
I'm following a giant made of Ardra, and I need to see someone in the palace about it. She chuckles to herself, as does the woman and men behind her.
Yeah, you do need to see someone, truly. I think it's the animancers in the spire you're looking for. To help with your head.
The assembled group roar with laughter and clap the harbour master at the back for a joke. Deep within you, you feel uncomfortable roiling. You can't be certain the sensation is physical or spiritual, but it immediately induces nausea and fills your ears with the sound of blood rushing through your head. Cutting through the din, you hear a familiar woman speak. Each word comes slowly, falling with what sounds like chiming of a small bell.
Show them. Show them what you are.
I'm a watcher and the herald of Bereth. The whole Deadfire is in danger. Please let me pass.
I've heard enough. There's no room for you in Nekataka Harbor. Get back on your ship and head back to open sea.
She gestures towards your boat. The women behind her nod and murmur in agreement. Nausea continues to build inside, blood pounding against your head. Again, the woman's voice again, the chimes.
I will help you.
What's the matter with you? What are you doing? If you're trying to scare us with some cipher mischief, save the purple flames for the tribes of the Outer Islands.
The roar in your head begins to abrate. The ringing of the chimes becomes clearer, rhythmic. 2 successive pills, followed by a brief respite. You realize that the chime is ringing in tandem with your heartbeat. You open your eyes, the harbour master is jesting wildly, presumably to get your attention and yelling in your face. But you hear no words, only the ringing of the chime as your heart rate slows and slows and slows and slows.
Now.
What is this?
think I got a ghost up my nose there. That's better.
I always like that he lightens up the mood. Wait, what does this dude have?
Captain?
You use a gun? A one-handed mortar and a weapon. Okay, so yeah, you need to be in the back. But not like back, but like... Yeah, like that. I like that.
Done and done, Captain.
Let's do our level up. First. Okay, first things first. Arcane's kind of being done already because we got a Lorth. Athletics is being done to the wazoo. Mechanics are kind of being done by that guy, but we can't always assume that these people are going to be in the group, right? Explosives kind of need some help. So we'll go explosives. Now let's keep going in mechanics. We can move him onto something explosives maybe. Because he... Oh, he doesn't do them. Oh, I thought he did. Bluff is kind of being done. Diplomacy, I need a ton of... Do I just go into more diplomacy or religion? No, she's religion. We'll go diplomacy. Let's have a look. So we could take this, which marks them... grants a damage bonus against the target until the... Yeah. If the target is defeated, it's refunded. And that's not that bad. Because you could then just cast it again. Or, while the brand lasts, the enemy will take burn damage over time. Which is... Functionally, do we take the single target sworn enemy, which is this one, or the sort of crowd control one, which is this one? Alternatively, we could take blind enemies in an area. I don't think we'll be taking that. We could upgrade the fire, which we do use a lot on, and instead have heal nearby, and they receive a small version of it. That's kind of interesting. Or we could have it where we add burn damage on them. I genuinely think the shared flames fits our character more. We haven't got any of those, so we can't choose that. These are gain concentration, which isn't huge, but maybe we take later. I like this one. Melee attacks get rid of dominated is huge for later on. And I don't think we take... I think this is... In my head, it's one of these four, then this, then the second one of these four. And I think I want to take this one. Single target damage feels like the way to go. Oh, we get 2. Oh, that shows how much I've read. We'll pick that up again. I like the fact that I can get rid of buffs, debuffs to other people. Speaking on you, athletics is probably the way to go. Explosives as well is not too bad. We've got 7 athletics. We can have 1 in explosion. Intimidate. Insight. We kind of do need somebody on insight. But you're our survival boy. Okay, what do we have here? We could have Mule Kick. It leaves them disoriented. What does these disoriented do? Lower perception, consider flank, have lower initiative. That's not that bad, because when you disorient them, that means you're lowering their initiative even more, which means that you can maybe get a hit in while they're down. This increase intuitive inspiration. They also get acute. So it's either taking aware and acute, which is increased intelligence levels, or aware and intuitive, which is... Oh, it's just better aware. I'm not going to be taking Into the Fray. Well, what is this? The penetrating strike, I don't think is that useful. Having increased regen's always nice, and probably is the second one I pick. These don't really matter. This one could come up occasionally, but not really. I think we take this and healing. You will take religion. You will... I forget what I'm putting you into. I guess alchemy? Let's have a look at this stuff. Okay, we get this spell. Here are the spells we have access to. We could have a long-lasting regen. The thing is, I don't think I need to be taking too much healing. Just because our inherent AoE is healing, you know? But maybe I'm wrong. This might be useful. This, I saw loads of people in the previous game use against me. Inflicting damage is never bad. Blowing the melee accuracy, downgrading crits to hits, not bad either. Grant them aware. Which is already what one of the people in combat will already have, which makes it less useful. Smart is extra intelligence, not that useful. Generate electric seal that explodes and bursts when enemies come in contact, inflicting shock. That could be interesting, but not hugely needed. Poison with the aid of a sympathetic soul, releasing a healing effect when they are near death. I think we take this, definitely. Reflex, fortitude, will... that, sure. We could take this. Because we technically do go into melee combat, but we're normally not the first thing getting hit. I think we want the AoE heal. I think we'll get more use out of the AoE heal. Alorth? First time I've buffed you. Obviously, Arcane is going to be your main thing. I think, like, Arcane and Insight might be a good way to go. Arcane and Insight sounds good. What do we have here? He already has this. He already has this. Fireball is kind of like a no-brainer. Cause the next one is that weakening him. No. Blowing action. Corrode damage. Increase the reflexes. No, if I could do that on other people, maybe. What's this? Interrupting them as well as reducing. That might be useful. I think I want this. I want exposing weakness as well. Okay. Everybody seems good. I could have done this one. I was exactly the right level. Ah, that's gonna annoy me.
I'll do this.
Purchase supplies, sure. Ah, blessings on you too. There's gonna be another dead kid in this game, isn't there? Holy... She's just there? Hello?
Watcher. Tiverus. Is it really you?
Hey, I know those feathers. Pallegina.
It's been ages. But what's happened to your armor?
You two know each other? I mean, I wouldn't be jealous if you did.
She's 100% jealous. We've known each other for like 2 days.
Know this last Cap? Oh, I weren't aware you favoured feathers.
Her mouth hangs open in shock, though her hair and feathers have the same immaculate grooming as when you last saw it. Her breastplate's 5 suns has been carefully scratched off. She looks down at the armor and back at you with a pained glance.
I'm sure that even at Cadnoir, you must have heard what happened when I returned to the Republics.
I did. I'm sorry things didn't work out for you. She glances away and gives an appreciative nod. You can see the muscles in her jaw clenching as the seconds pass.
The Republic survived. That is the most important thing. And here the company's business seems to be getting on fine without my interference.
Like I said, I'm sorry things worked out the way they did. Are you working for the Valen Trading Company now? A little laugh escapes her lips. She turns her gaze down, shaking her head.
No. No company associated with the Dukes will employ me now. I get by working as a ship guard. At least I can be among my people, even if they look down on me.
I could use your help, Algina. I'm hunting down Aethys. Her eyebrow arches, the membrane on her eyes sliding out and back as the weight of your words hit her.
I suppose I should not be surprised, considering all we went through. But no, I will not be coming with you, Watcher. I would be lucky if I wound up dead.
Come on, things didn't turn out all that bad. No, it won't be like that.
Corres, Watcher.
Farewell. Oh. She nods and turns to go.
Do take care of yourself, Pallegina.
Can I... Did the choices I made before mean I can't have her anymore? What? I was so looking forward to having Pallegina.
Need
No!
a fresh jacket or pants? Something more delicate? If you have a frame, I can fit cloth to it without fuss. Take your time. I'll give you space.
What the hell? No! Surely. This is just because, like, she'll come to my side eventually. Right? Please don't tell me that she hates me. Kind of sounds like she hates me. I'm so unhappy about that. We will find her again. We will find her again.
But there is opportunity.
I don't know why he was talking like that. Hello, Osa.
Care for a fish or two, stranger? Today's catch. Ripped straight from the hand.
No. But I appreciate the ask. We are exploring this place, and I swear... we will find out what's up about this place. There's a shipwright right here.
Dora, be with you in just a... Almost had it. Damn your eyes.
The sun-scarred dwarf picks a splinter in his thumb, muttering.
Glad to see a client eye to eye for a change.
He gives up with a frustrated grunt, shaking his head.
Came in on the sloop? I can hammer your ship together if you're apt to pay me for it.
Having trouble with a client?
Aye. Captain Redora hasn't paid me for her commissioned firepower.
He pulls at his beard and winces.
While I'm up to my nose in debt, the wild mare gobbles up her coin. And now, pirates are holding my feet to the fire over some sham of a deal.
He winces and tugs harder on his beard in a self-administered punishment.
If I don't get Redora's payment, I might as well start carving my swallow net.
What kind of deal are these pirates offering?
One where I mend Principe ships and no others.
He pulls his hair back from his face with both our hands, but it only remains in a tangled configuration.
And here I'd have thought a shipwright would be eager for an exclusive contract. In particular, one with clients disposed towards getting their ships shot to shit and shot again.
Folk like that come by coin easy, only to lose it all again. I'm not sinking my business on the say-so of a pack of puffed-up bilge rats. Bastards are driving away business until I give in.
If someone brought you her commission, would that solve your money problem?
Aye, but only once she fesses up that she doesn't have the coin.
Sifting among his beard, Zamar finds a black hair and plucks it out.
Call me a fool for holding out hope. She's an old client and a friend.
Why haven't you settled your differences already?
Because I've got a backlog of work through the next turning of the wheel. And I'm old, damn it. These hips won't carry me to the mare and back without a fight.
In other words, we need to go to the Wild Mare. Well, that's just fine and dandy.
Mare's a right popular place. There are worse favors I could ask.
Hope you find a way out of this.
Aye. Hope and a hammer are all I've got left. Oh, come take...
Okay, what have we got? Ooh, that's a big... Okay, yeah, we're never getting to that level, but like, what do we need? Repair materials, probably useful. You could get a... Is that a flamethrower, or is it just a dragon-headed thing? Look at these things. Yeah, I can't get those. They're not useful to me at the moment. Can I have the same deal as your friend got, where they functionally don't have anything? That's an interesting dog. No, I'm not saving the dog. I do not care for it. I can't believe I don't get Palgina. I'm... What is this?
Please, madam. A coin.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, that feels like that's gonna come back to bite me. Okay, so this is the armor place. This is the Baldwin Estate. Okay, let's go to the Wild Mare. Where's the Wild Mare? It's over there.
The Hazanui is at the palace, blaming the Valians for attacking one of their ports.
Merla, how is every ship hunter taken?
We must...
Oh, that's not me. I'm not a ship hunter.
I don't have a voice for shanties these days. Much salt in the air. Not even.
Do I have another space in it? I forget if it's a 6-man thing or a 5-man thing. I think it's a 5-man.
Can you lift the sword?
Let me talk to the
Hail
barman.
and welcome to the Wild Mare, friend.
A jovial man at the bar grins and motions you closer. His hands are corded with thick muscles and a crosshatched with scars.
Now, what can I do for you?
Show me what you got for sale.
You see anything you like?
Backstage storage. That's free. You can store stuff. Buy people. I can... Cool. Okay. Hey, abort.
Hello, my friend. I knew our paths would cross eventually.
Do I know you?
Not yet, but I know that we will be fast friends. Tell me, you are the one who sails that fine ship, Ak? Terrorize the docks with spirits, Ak?
Ligara, captain of the Defiant at your service.
I am Aboko, and I am positioned to offer... I have opportunities for...
He clumsily unfolds a sheaf of parchment. The tankard slips in his grasp and spills ale down the front of his trousers. He gawks down at himself in horror.
1,000 times I practiced my speech. Merda. Never did it go this poorly.
Here, you need this more than I do.
Agrasima, do you know what my problem is, Amika?
No.
I am supposed to be in the business of giving bounties, but I know no one who hunts them.
He stamps his feet, kicking up a spray of spilled ale.
No one will unfurl their sail for my humble payments. But I must start from the bottom and work my way to the top, Ak?
What bond? You'll get there someday.
Agrasima, my friend. If you are ever lacking in drinking money, you know where to look.
Yeah, I don't want to... Redora. Wait, it's not in... Okay. Hey, Redora!
You say I cannot down the rest? Watch me, Amiko.
A Velen sailor raises a tankard and arches her back to invite a torrent of ale down her expectant mouth. Holding the pose with nothing to show for it, she taps the tankard's base and furrows her brow. And its apparent emptiness, her companion shakes her head and focuses attention elsewhere.
Madiko, it is no wonder I thirst.
As she wipes her mouth with the back of her hand, her eyes widen and meet yours.
Ado, why do you stare?
Zamar sent me to collect your debt. You know what? Your next grog is on me.
Agrasima, even in the oasis I am parched. If you grant wishes, there is a vacancy on my ship.
Her frown cracks to reveal a sly smile.
Yet another reminder that not every seaworthy vessel be crewed up to the standards of the sorcerer.
As the captain of the Defiant, I'm already taken.
Sientere, sere. Next time around the wheel, perhaps.
Zamar sent me to collect your debt.
Merla, and he hired muscle.
She takes a shaky step back.
Sientere, but you are too late to collect.
She holds out her palms and flinches at the blow that doesn't come.
A gang in the northern alley stole every coin. I cannot hire a crew, much less repay Zamar.
Zamar is having some pirate trouble. Could this gang be connected?
If they wanted Zamar to thirst for coin, it is possible. Botsos will regret it when I turn my cannons to their mast.
Zamar raises an empty mug as the vow is struck.
Those the cannons you be waiting for Zamar to cast you? Because I'll be seeing more holes in that plan than in any Principe mast's future or no.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Wizard lights drew me like a moth to the alley north of the Wild Mare.
Okay.
And the blow to the back of the head that followed, Merlight hurt.
He touches a spot behind her ears and hisses.
Then a wolf sat on my chest while a group of thugs went through my pockets.
A wolf?
It growled like a thunderstorm and drooled on my uniform.
She pats a stain on her shoulder.
I stumbled back here and traded all I had left for the comforts of the mare.
Cast a heal. Yeah. She reflexively closes her eyes and sucks in breath as light from your fingers touches her scalp. Reaches behind her ears, this time wearing a grin.
Belfetto. The gods smile on you.
No sooner does she say it than her own smile falters.
Complanca, but now I am sober again.
Sounds like my quarrel is with the gang. Farewell.
When you got their leader, tell them Radora sent you.
But you didn't send me. You were hiding in here. No, I'm gonna say that the dwarf sent me. I guess if I say you sent me, you were the one that gets attacked. Wait, were you being good? Was that you trying to be nice? Let's go drop her in the northern alley of the Queen's Bereth. We're the Queen's Berth. North alleyway of the Queen's Berth.
Shh. Keep your voices down, my cullies.
I'll take care of this.
What is this?
You want something?
Okay, no, that's unrelated. Alleyway. Alleyway, alleyway, alleyway.
The Queen is holding court today with the Valians and Rowattians.
How long before they're killing each other?
Is
Wager
this
on
the
it?
alleyway? That's a back alley.
Where is my postinago of a brother? You there? Have you seen Lauro Badato?
No. That feels like you're starting a quest, and I only do one quest at a time. That's how I work. But it's not those guys. Surely it's something over here. Like these dudes. No? Is it these guys?
Well met, stranger. If you feel like investing in protection, I'd be willing to trade iron for copper.
No? That's a back alley. Am I misunderstanding? North of here, back alley. Maybe there's a place behind here?
Aethys, light of spring, sun of the world, thou givest me life and purpose.
No, this is not a back alley, is it? That's kind of a back
Have you heard
alley.
about the commotion at the palace?
Of course. Something about Luminous Adra.
A giant made of Luminous Adra.
All I know is that they're all at each other's throats up there.
Someone's coming? What's this about? Against a backdrop of jeering, and a young woman raises a hand with an air of practiced drama. Before her, two men stand across from each other, mirroring scowls.
You both attest that you have made all possible efforts to come to a peaceful...
She trails off as you approach, and you find yourself sudden target of the crowd's attention.
Who is this Nasenale? How many cousins do you have or so?
Postinago. Does that look like any cousin of mine?
How should I know? Your kin lie with eels.
One also glares at Laro and bites back whatever insult he had at the ready.
We have business. What do you want?
To know what's going on, for starters.
This doesn't concern you. We've come to settle a challenge.
Before he can finish, Laro quickly speaks up.
What's your words of? You want the Juana to know we're dueling?
My badso to the tribals. We should be free to settle matters on Valiant terms.
He glances in your direction with annoyance.
Small wonder the old empire collapsed in civil strife if this is the Valian way.
And how do your colonies fare, Adiran?
I suppose you have a good reason for this duel?
This street thug called my family a warren of corrupt inbreds. But is there a dung heap in all the world that does not have a little Valera cousin scratching through it?
He opens his arms wide and smiles to the milling crowd.
That wolf he calls mother would have us live out our days polishing Bardato silver.
Oh, I'm so annoyed I don't have either of these. Is this slight worth one of your lives?
Ak, this is but one chapter in a long anthology of Bardato arrogance.
Arrogance? Per complancanet, you should thank me for my patience.
Does this have to be settled by death? Surely there's a better there are better alternatives.
Nothing less than the total disgrace of the Valeras would satisfy me.
Then you will die unfulfilled.
Anyone can kill fighting to first blood would be would be enough to prove who's the better man. Would your families approve of this?
Tak? My brother Martino would applaud if he knew.
My sister would not approve in the slightest. But this is my duty, all the same.
Frick, I've messed this up. Fine, do what you like. Let's get this over with.
Finoma, I am ready to cross swords if you are, Laro.
Gelarde, shall we resume?
The duelists square off and tentatively circle each other. Stocky also moves with heavy strides, while Lara takes precise, measured steps. Let's take the opportunity to study each of the opponents. Level 1 in it? Why can't I choose these other people? Never mind. Failure. What's quietly for now. Once the swords are delivered to their respective bearers, they second back away in a melancholy silence. Once the swords are delivered to their respective bearers, the duelists cross their swords and bow and salute. The tranquil moment ends with a burst of motion. Watch a little longer. Trades fierce blows, giving up the pretense of playing to the crowd. A hard downward thrust sends Lara's blade clattering to the ground. Without hesitation or offering to yield, also runs his blade through Lara's heart. Clouds of gas rise from the audience as Lara sinks to the ground.
Not bragging or laughing anymore, are you, Laro?
These things do usually end with someone dying.
What's done is done. I will take shelter in the estate until this calms down. At least that's one less Bardato for us to worry about.
Okay. I'm not dealing with the quest being done like that. I'm being honest. They warned me, and I did nothing. Right, we'll find these pirates.
I already have one guest in my head. I don't need another.
Sorry, lad. Thought that chip on your shoulder were for all to see.
Do you ever have a thought and just decide to keep it to yourself?
More than you know, my dear mate. More than you know.
The Queen is holding court today with the Valians and Rowathians.
How long before they're killing each other?
Wager on it?
I genuinely just don't know where this back alley is supposed to be.
Where is my Postinago?
They're up in the northern alleys of Queen Birth. Northern alleys.
Have you seen Laro Bardato?
Northern alleys. That's a back alley. Does it have to be at night? Let me talk to this person.
Madico, where is that spoiled brat?
Are you alright?
I'm trying to be the responsible one in the family, and it's a heavy burden. Laro is past due for a company meeting. Mother wants me to drag the elusive louse back by his ear.
Must be nice to be a layabout. Uncle Engbert would have tanned my hide.
Fuck. I am angry and jealous in equal measure. You'd think this district was a maze, the way he manages to hide.
She glances over your shoulder and sighs, then looks back at you with sudden recognition.
The spirit magnet? Sientere, that I did not recognize you. If you desire to get in the graces of the Valiant Trading Company, we can help each other.
How can I help?
Could I persuade you to watch out for Laro? I'd pay generously for your trouble.
Study your hands. Has been digging her nails into the ledger, leaving crescent moon-shaped impressions. She knows your interest and holds the book protectively close.
I'm concerned because Laro tends to feud with Orso, one of the local Valera rats.
If I happen across Laro, I'll let you know.
Would you? I'll be waiting at the estate in case he happens to return. Laro and his miscreant friends carouse at the tavern, the falls above the Adra Mill, and the southwestern bridge. If you see him, tell Laro to get his good-for-nothing ass back home.
Well, we do have this thing with chasing a...
Okay, that's done. What the heck is this?
Aethys is gone shepherds us all, traveler.
Sure.
Seek out his temple along the sacred stair, that thy path shall be made clear.
Where is the alley? Like, this is a back alley, but there's no wolf here. Like, those people aren't wolves. These people don't have a wolf. Like, in any capacity. I mean, this is north, right? Look, we've got plenty of time to play this game. So if I'm taking half an hour trying to find something, then that's what that's what today will be.
I'll have it.
It's not you guys. This is definitely south, but we'll check anyway. You don't have a wolf. Kind of feels like a place an enemy would be, but there's no wolf here. It's not going to be one of those things that it has to be at night, is it? Because I'll be annoyed if it is. Is it here? This is kind of an alley. That's a company guard, that's a mill worker. You guys don't have a wolf. I feel like I'd know if someone had a wolf, you know? Alright, let's check the other way. Yeah, even with the speed up, it doesn't feel as fast as I feel like it should be.
I'll handle this.
Oh! No. I don't care about that at the moment. That feels like something important, though. I'm glad I found that.
A giant? One of the Rathun?
No, much bigger. Such is the rumor.
Sounds like sailor tales to me.
Like, that's south, that's north. So... Question mark? Like, seriously, am I missing something? I don't... Do I not know what an alley is? I know what an alleyway is. I don't remember seeing a dude with wolves. There's a dog over there.
Ahoy there.
I
Any
spoke
news
with
worth
Captain
telling?
Redora.
Has she sobered up yet? Or do we need to shake her by her ankles?
She was robbed. Don't hold it against her. The money's gone, but I'm going to hunt down whoever took it.
Coin lost in Queen's Birth tends to stay lost, but I trust you. Matters being what they are. Redora's commission is yours, if you can afford it.
Oh, I don't know what she commissioned. Where haven't I been that's important? Like down here? No? Like you, look, North Queenbereth, so it's this sort of area. There's the bit where the duel is happening.
Woe to those who labor in the shadow.
But she was like, I had just come out of the wild mare. They currently got the drop on her in the northern alley of Queenbereths. Northern alley. But it doesn't say. It's not going to be in the mill. That's not really an alley. Okay, secondary idea. We move to here. Before the lady goes, "Oh, there's somebody coming!" We just do this.
Have you heard about the commotion at the palace?
Of course. Something about Luminous Adra.
A giant made of Luminous Adra.
All I know is that they're all at each other's throats up there.
See, it's like someone's coming. If we can clear out these people, maybe it's different. Yeah.
Who is this? Pasternak. How should I? We have business. What do you want?
I mean, it affects Laro. Nero is looking for him. He chuckles arrives from the banisters, and Laro's face is flushed with embarrassment.
The family keeps you on a tight leash, Laro. Will getting impaled on a Valera blade prove something to them? Psst. What's your words of? You want the Juana to know we're dueling? My bad so to the tribals. We should be free to settle matters on Valiant.
Small wonder.
And how do your colonies fare, Adiran?
Suppose you have a good reason for this duel?
This street, that wolf he calls mother, would have us live out our days polishing Bardato silver.
Probably just.
Nothing less than you will die unfulfilled.
Anyone can kill. Fighting to the first blood would be enough to prove the better man. The pair of duelists eye each other warily.
I was the one who suggested fisticuffs, but you were eager to cut me open.
To first blood, then. Shall we resume?
Hey, I'm fine with that. The duelists square off, tentatively circle each other. Stocky also moves while Laro takes precise, measured steps. No. But quietly for now. Once the swords are delivered to their respective bearers, the second back away. Yeah. Cross. Watch a little longer. Hard down for scatters. Flowers burning around. Stop! Cast a shield around Laro. Glowing arcane shield menaces around Laro, and when it fades or shrugs and slices. Ah! He falls to his knees, clutching his face.
Not so pretty anymore, Pasternak.
Laro, go find your sister so she knows you're alive.
This does not end here, Valera dog.
He wipes a line of blood and casts it to the ground.
Just make sure the other Bardatos learn from your example.
Hey! Minor positive for the Valen. So it's not here. Where the hell is this dude that's supposed to attack me, eh? I want cool commission of decent weapon. So it's the Valen, it's the Bardato and the Valen, right? The Map Emporium, Commoner. There's the mill. What the heck do I do? Is it up here? Is it this bit? If you were stumbling in, maybe this would be a place? None of these people have a wolf. Is it nighttime? No, it's still day. Wait, no, that just says day 13, hour 17. But like, it's bright out here. Right, let's have a look at what they're talking about. I can't believe this about Palgina. Is one of these is the study?
I'll take care of this.
Oh, there she is.
Ah, yes. The newcomer. I thought you might visit. Lady Izali Bardato. Custom dictates, I say, at your service. But I have not the time for such lies. You saw my son dueling with the Valera boy. At least he survives to learn from his mistakes. Those who aid my blood profit by it. When Valera and Bardato cross each other, only blood and sorrow remain.
Do you see your family ever making peace?
Perhaps in time, if great Wodica judges us worthy of supporting the company. Word has spread fast about the little spectacle at the docks. You've certainly caught everyone's attention. Perhaps the Watcher of Cadnua and House Bardato can help one another.
What is it you want?
Queen's Beth whispers of a Valera plot against my family. Something grander than pointless duels. You are a newcomer to the Deadfire, uniquely positioned to loosen Valera tongues. Zilli Valera strums a lute by the watchtowers. A meek-tempered boy. Fonder of song and drink than the family business. He might spill something of his family's affairs.
What if there's no plot against the Bardato?
Then I will sleep better at night. My hopes do not hinge on being proven right at every turn.
Wouldn't the governor take an interest in this treachery?
The governor is interested in how much luminous Adra we can export. Nothing else matters. To that end, I look forward to the day when we won't need Valera thugs backing our interests.
I'll see what I can get out of Zilla.
Try not to alert the Valeras of our knowledge. That is the point of involving an outside agent.
What is this? Yeah, sure. Your attention is drawn to her desk. Among the assorted ledger and documents sits a brass seal still dripping with heated wax. The dripping is dried into an almond-shaped pattern which resembles the shape of an eye fringed with bird feathers. A nictating membrane flicks across its surface in a barely perceptible wink.
Are you still with me?
Sorry. I lost focus for a second.
Well, I will endeavor to hold your interest next time.
Why are the Bardatos and Valeras feuding?
Because we do not belong in the same business. The Valeras are opportunists reaping the rewards of happenstance. They're little better than the pirates they're charged with slaying.
Okay.
Better is self-deception, mayhaps.
Farewell. Wait. Look, if they're just gonna let us go through their stuff and take it without it being considered bad, then fair enough.
Laro has returned to the estate intact. Perfetto. Too much Bardato blood has been spilled in the name of Vengiata.
I get a feeling there's still some unfinished business.
Ak, nothing has been solved, only delayed. Here, for your discretion.
She passes you a patch of coins and adds a short mark to a ledger before snapping it shut.
There can be no peace while civilized kith turn on each other.
Laro.
My face still hurts, but not as badly as a sword through the gut.
Well then, you're saying that really vindictively, but that's what I saved you from. So is that a thank you? Seriously, where is this thing that we're supposed to find? This is a very... Oh, it's the fucking same alleyway I keep going down. District home? I don't think the home's gonna... I shouldn't go in the home.
That's close enough.
She knows when a dagger tucked in her back. Her cheeks are sallow, and she licks the edge of her dry lips. Even if she'd eaten this week, you doubt she's in fighting shape. You look like you could use this.
Agrasima.
She takes the egg in both hands and gently nestles it into a pouch.
That'll staunch my pains for an evening at least.
What's a kid like you doing on the streets of Nekatara? You know anything about the local pirates hassling Zamar?
Ak, if they're the same ones who robbed Radora blind.
She drags her threadbare sleeves across her nose.
The boss and his wolf sleep their fun off by day. But by night, he and his Botso friends keep to the alley giving out bruises for coin.
What's a kid like you doing in the streets of Nekatara?
Nasenale. I've never had a roof over my head longer than an evening. I guess cutting me loose was cheaper on my parents than a passage back to the Republics. Or a few bites of bitter squash.
Oh. That's really sad to hear, honestly. Really, really sad to hear. Can I sit on like a bench and like wait? Is there a weight mechanic here? There is a weight mechanic. Like here? What do you mean resting is not allowed in this area? I'm not resting, I'm waiting. Completely different, right? Well, we're on hour 18. I guess I could just wait there. It is the evening right now. I could go talk to Zilla, actually. Zilla's at the, Zilla running the plot. She suggests they start with Zilla and more giving Zilla pays the loot around the local watchtowers. Okay, there's a watchtower here. I assume that's what they mean. I guess you could count these on watchtowers. That's maybe a watchtower. That's probably a watchtower. Oh.
Aye.
Holy damn, just a bunch of imps.
Let's hire it out!
Yeah?
Yeah? You can use your abilities a lot more liberally.
Me too, man.
I'll go deal with this one, so you can deal with this one.
Yes?
I guess I could just finish that one off.
That's the way. Death take
Oh, that properly, like, gets
Happy to
them, eh?
oblige. Let's reap this whirlwind.
Aye?
I wonder if there's a quicker way to do that isn't space.
Cooked that up, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yes? Certainly.
Won't be long until the morning comes.
I'll handle this.
You did. There was a guard here, and you did nothing? Wasn't that the person that was talking about music, and then it just got... Oh. Was he not... Was he a different area? I feel like it was literally him there. No? Oh, is it because it hit nighttime? And he was just leaving because it's nighttime? Oh, that'd be annoying if true. Well, we can deal with Wolf Boy, if what I'm assuming is true is true. There's Wolf
So she
Boy.
asked him what he calls that trick, and he says the Consueli. You the one causing trouble in Cotter's neighborhood.
The wolf of this man's side raises his hackle and growls. He shushes and pats it behind the ear, all the while keeping his focus trained on you.
I thought Remaro's pup kept better company.
Gotta glances at Seraphon.
Ahoy, friend. So you still be doing that old referring yourself by name thing? Would have thought it'd have cost you enough lays by now to be dropping that affectation.
Cotter has not missed the sound of your voice, Seraph. Your smoke and mirror ghosts do not impress Kaletzia, and they do not scare Cotter.
A line of drool drips down between the wolf's bed
Sorry,
teeth.
Valian names all sound the same to me. Which one is the pretty wolf?
You'll know soon enough.
Any chance you're the one shaking down Zamar?
Zamar has money problems. Cotter has solutions. The little man doesn't know how to count his coins. Cotter heard a newcomer was talking with Zamar.
Wrong play, Cotter. Let's be keeping this a friendly fucking chat. Lest the captain be calling your raise.
Look, Selezia, your supper comes with blue fur. Tell the shipwright to accept Cotter's deal before he suffers another setback.
Any thoughts, Seraphon?
You gotta ask, Cap. A Principe deal be the all-round winner. Zamar gets himself steady work, the pirates know they're looked after, and you and me get to shove off from this mess with a Principe favour in our hold. Charting another course risks running us aground of everyone's bad side.
Better that you listen to the hairy piglet. Cotter will see that his casita knows your name, There's also coin to spare.
His casita captain. Oh.
And Kota will get you the Principe discount on Zamar's goods. Deal?
I changed my mind.
You're letting go of a good deal.
Just give me the money and I'll leave you alone.
The coin is gone, Aimika. Ale for Kota's friends and food for Kota's wolf. My casita gets the rest.
Why are you shaking down Zamar?
Zamar can keep Principe ships afloat. Kota tires of seeing his family sailing derelict wrecks.
How about I stitch your hide into the sailcloth?
Celetia, the throat!
I'm gonna regret saying that. What the frick is this? Right. You move up to here.
Reap this world.
Ow. Ow. First things first, you're gonna do. Wow, that fireball did less than I expected, if I'm being honest. Oh, they do AoE. Which sounds good, but it isn't good. I can take a hit.
Frog in a figurehead.
How may I help?
How may you help? Good question.
Happy to oblige.
Yeah, that'll help. $29?
Me too.
52 damage. Yes. Here. Finish this thing off. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Help me, gone. I'll whoop the next one of you.
Aye. Does he still get that debuff that people... Yeah, Bounded Grief. Don't be long until the morning comes.
Light the darkness.
I really thought she could finish that person off. Well, now you can finish them off.
I'm here.
Pistolier or Cotta? Probably Pistolier.
Only takes a
It's a hard fight.
Time to separate.
Tell me.
What are you casting? Pillar of Flame? Faith? Move over to here.
What do you
Is
need?
it so where it's going? No? Well, fair enough. Never mind, he's not getting it off. Stop shooting me! And thank God we're on the defensive one. Really, it'd be a real problem if it wasn't.
Tell me.
I think this is mostly figured out now. We've got this.
Only takes a finger.
I don't believe in skullduggery. And so anyone who tries skullduggery on us will get done in. I don't know what the fighting spirit beneficial effect is.
They'll fall by my hand.
Switch to the other guns. Hey, look. Technically, no lowering of our reputation with the principality here. Then we had to kill a dog, but you know, it's something I don't like doing, but I have to do. Was that it saving? I also save. Actually, while we're here, you... Honestly, with me going into these fights, I kind of need it. Any good weapons? A fine dagger? It's not bad. Why can't you... That's a one-handed blunderbuss, right? Can you do, like, main hand this? Offhand that and do this? I think that's probably better. There was money in this, so maybe I can pay him back.
Ahoy there. Any news worth telling?
The principal won't be bothering you anymore.
Best news I've heard since I arrived on this rock.
He lowers your head. They shake like they don't know where to go. Lowers his hands. They shake like they don't know where to go next. They go back up to the beard, this time less frenzied.
Much as I want to help Redora, it's time I started looking after myself. Matters being what they are, Redora's commission is yours, if you can afford it.
I might be interested in it.
That'll be the Iron Thunderer. A cannon well deserved of her name. Maybe she doesn't stand up to Rauatai's standards, but she's got heart. For 1,000 pyres, she'll crack a hull, scour a sail, or splinter a deck like an imp with something to prove.
Yeah, I'll take it.
You will? I mean, you will. Your vessel will spit fire like a worm with a belly full of fire kelp.
Wait, we got 4 of them? Let's have a look at them. Okay, 200 to 500, reload turn 4. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not reloading them, but... we're good. And you know what? To end this off, let's go to the Wild Mare. And in the Wild Mare, we can... what's the word? Go tell the captain that got our stuff taken that we've dealt with the person. Interesting that a like an island archipelago-y place, they've decided to choose a wolf as their pet. Now, I think they can swim relatively easily. And sure, it's mostly for intimidation, let's not deny it.
Edo, over the din we had fighting to the north.
The pirates and his wolf are both dead.
Belfetto for the Republics.
He tosses her ale back and turns to salute the rest of the Wild Mare patrons.
The Iron Thunderer has a worthy home.
You don't seem to be having as much fun as the rest of the clientele.
The fun ran dry with the coin. When the dancers see more than an empty purse, I will be a content Radora.
Ah. Cool. Zilla's not in here, is he?
Where in the blazes is that old man?
What are you talking to? A young woman lingers near the stage with a mug full of ale clutched tight in her hand. Though she shows interest in the dancers, the bags beneath her eyes speak to many long nights spent drinking in the tavern. She looks lazily around the room until her gaze aligns on you with interest.
Have you seen an old elf hanging around here lately? Dresses funny, probably drunker than an eel in a barrel of mead.
No, can't say I have.
Andra's crushing void. I thought as much. Listen, the guy I'm looking for owes me a lot of money. 5,000 coppers. You help me find him, and I'll give you 20%.
Sure. It's not like I've got something better to do. Who owes you money?
The drunk old goat I was pestering you about, Oswald. Like the credulous fool I am, I gave him a loan, and he ran off before paying me back.
Sure, deal.
I can't thank you enough. No one's been willing to so much as tell me the date until you came along. The man I'm looking for, Oswald, was especially fond of one of the courtesans upstairs, Analis. Maybe you can get more out of her than I can. She refuses to speak to me, the snippy little cur.
Sure thing.
Come find me after you've talked to her. I'll be here, with my beer.
Sure, I'll try and go upstairs and have a little talk with her. Diplomacy is my forte. That's the word, forte. I wonder what the max you can get your things to is. Hello, Ymir. Cool name. Rauben, no. There you are. Hello. A young woman reclines on the cushion, a hook hose held delicately in one hand, her eyes closed. She sings to herself. Her voice is soft and inviting. She doesn't move when she hears you approach, but slowly opens her eyes with a lazy smile.
Come, lay your head on my breast. I will read to you the work of my favorite poet, Skilber.
What's your problem with Khan?
Oh, her. Yes, she is persistent, isn't she? She barged in and began asking me all sorts of inappropriate questions about my customers. She grew incensed when I asked her to leave. She's no longer welcome in my room. I do hope she's not a friend of yours. Her manners are atrocious.
She's looking for someone named Oswald. Sound familiar?
I'm sure I don't know who you're talking about. Now please leave.
What if he's in danger? Don't you care about his well-being?
If I knew a man named Oswald, and if that man was in danger, I would still decline to be involved. Now, is there something else I can do for you? I'm sure I don't know who you're talking about. Now please leave.
It's clear you care quite a bit for him. Let me help. She chews on her knuckles, brow furrowed, deciding whether she should trust you. Then she sighs heavily and gives you a sheepish smile.
Oswald has visited oft of late. He's a sentimental old man, and he longs for the words of our homeland, Adir. I would often read the old epics to him in their original Eldadiran. He's grown paranoid recently, however, always muttering about the shadows following him and other such nonsense. It was quite unnerving, frankly. He came to me in a panic a few days ago and shoved his journal into my hands. He told me he'd be back for it, but I've not seen hide nor hair of him since. I wonder, perhaps his journal would help you find him? Here, take this key. You'll find the journal in my armoire.
This one. Well, I don't need to take your stuff. I'm selling your books.
I find this interesting.
Oh! Alorth, I'm sorry. I did find it interesting. Alorth, let's go back, okay? It'll be the final thing I do. That shows how important you are, Alorth. I didn't do any of your things before, but... Ooh! Survival! You're a survival boy. Right. I hope everyone had fun watching this. We got a decent amount of stuff done. If not a lot. Did I call someone Ligara before? I did! Huh. What are the chances? Anyway. I will see you on Friday for some Guild Wars 2. I will see you on Monday for whatever we feel like, and I'll see you next Wednesday for more of this. But until then, I wish you all a good couple of days,